Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, my friends. We are here with Ace, and we are at Skyhold. Everything that I wanted to do off camera, I got done. I did every single... Let's look at the map. I did every single area that can possibly be done. I did the Hissing Waste, the Forbidden Oasis for the most part. The Western Approach has been done. Exalted Plains is done. Emerald Graves is done. Empress du Leon is done. All the dragons are dead. Hold on. I'm still not done showing. Crestwood is done. Hinterlands is done. Falomire is done. Everything is done. There are some minor things that are not done, like collectibles and such. Like, I'm probably not really going to do the shards. And just minor collectibles that are still there. The liquor bottles, I just couldn't get all of them. There's somewheres out there. And then pretty much all the landmarks were done, but there were just very minor things that aren't. All the companion stuff is up to speed. Cullen's stuff is taken to pretty much the point of where I want to show it. Basically, the long and short of it is Samson was smuggling red lyrium, and we kind of just wrecked his smuggling operations pretty much. So we didn't really miss much, but other than that, Ace, I believe, is level 23 now. I did change our build up a little bit. I think what the problem is, I was trying to line up Hidden Blades. Twin Fangs so much. And the terrain in Inquisition is very, very hard to line these up. So what I did was, I took these off and I put on throwing knives. I don't have, unfortunately, we don't have pincushion yet, but we will get to it. I went into throwing knives a bit much, which is nice. It's very good, actually, because it helps me, so I'm not just sitting there, you know, sitting back punching the air. I can just throw stuff. And then I went into Shadow Strike because it's easier to line Shadow Strike up than it is Twin Fangs. And I went into AoE Hidden Blades. But other than that, our gear is definitely up to speed. We have 186 power. I have like 17 influence. I got everything on the war table that was necessary to get. As in, like, what perks. I got all the perks that we needed to get. So Ace is pretty much stacked out right now. Let's look at the gear, though, before we head out. I got Hidden Blades. Recrafted this with dragon stuff, basically. And then I got Hidden Blade stuff on it. I could not find a walk-in bomb one. Unfortunately, I tried. I heard that it is in the Jaws of Hakon DLC. The good walk-in bomb one. The one that gives you like 100% damage on detonation. So we'll wait to that. But for now, I just put 10% chance to apply Walk-in Fortress. And this is the coiled striker blade. It's a lot better than the one that we had. This is the one that we had before. Look, it's 414. But this one's also, these are also with dragon stuff, so. But just what I wanted to focus on was critical chance and critical damage. So we went really, really heavy in that stuff. And when it comes to armor, we upgraded the armor just a little bit. I went heavy into dexterity, which is critical damage. And for now, we have this helmet. There are better helmets, I believe, in the Jaws of Hakon DLC. That we will get eventually. Ace looks very good. Look at him, he looks awesome. Accessories, Belt of Life, Slicing Ring, Amulet of Dexterity, and Critical Damage Ring. That's pretty much all we have. It was basically the same as it is. But with the Inquisition perks as well, like I said, I did get pretty much all of them. So we have a shit ton of inventory space. We got the XP one. And I believe the focus ones as well. And that was pretty much it. I upgraded the potions too. So Muddy Offense is upgraded all the way. Pitch Grenade is upgraded all the way. The bees are upgraded all the way. Life Ward is upgraded all the way to where it will res people now. And Regeneration is upgraded all the way where it will do an AoE heal. So everything that I wanted to do is done. I need to get one herb. I don't know what herb I need to get. There's one herb that I'm missing for the seeds thing, but anyways, let's go and talk to Cullen and then just get out, shall we? I think everything else is good.
I've been reading the letters found in the quarry. Samson is making red lyrium from people?
Not anymore. Not in that mine.
I knew Samson had fallen, but this... it's monstrous. We have to put an end to him. Look at these orders from the encampment. That armor must give Samson extraordinary power. We may not be able to stop him.
All the more reason to try. Then we break the armor. Yeah, let's break the armor first. And then we're good, right?
Take away his armor and the lyrium, and Samson's just another man.
I couldn't say how. Templars are trained not to destroy expensive magical equipment. Perhaps Dagna has some ideas. She crafts the impossible every day.
Let's do it. So looking at the, so we're only 23 in power. Like I said, or 23 in power. We're only 23 in our character level. I think 27 might be the max. So we still have a long ways to go. And all things considered, like I said, I got a lot of side stuff done. It took me about 8 hours of just constant farming. 8 to 10 hours of constant farming. And that was a lot. I was going hard. Because I didn't want to have a gap between the episodes here, you know? But I also, looking at the journal here, look, we still have all these up still, in a sense. But there's only, like, very minor things. I'm just not gonna do. There's no point. Favors for the first enchanter, and then we got Samson's stuff here. Samson is using bodies of people to grow red lyrium and possess powerful armor crafted from crystals. Though Samson's armor seems impenetrable, there must be some way to weaken him. And then Vivian wishes to undo the damage done by her beloved Circle of Magi and hopefully restore it to its former relevance. Recovering phylacteries and tomes lost with the fall of the circle will help. Let me go and talk to Giselle. Because remember last episode we told the Giselle and she said something about even the people in the hinterlands were desperate? Well, I didn't go and recruit the guy there. I forgot to go back to him and turn in, which I did. But she should have a change in dialogue to where everyone everywhere is good.
Inquisitor?
This is the best way to find out if you did pretty much everything.
Can you tell me how our people are doing?
What would you like to know?
Our people elsewhere.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
You have done much for the refugees in the hinterlands. Many who would have starved or frozen owe you their lives. With the rift near Crestwood sealed, the villagers have begun rebuilding their homes and lives. The people in the hills of Empress Celene are safe again, thanks to you. They may even plant crops this season. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
So everyone's good, my friends. They are all doing good. Let's ask about Skyhold.
How are our forces at Skyhold doing?
We have many injured. The siege of Adamant was brutal for all involved. Even so, more flock to your banner. They have heard that the Inquisition defeated the legendary Grey Wardens. Your soldiers have been blooded, Inquisitor. They are veterans now. An army in more than just name.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Well, that makes me feel really good that we are done. It's just it's like a weight off our shoulders. But I will say this: if you never really played Inquisition, take this game and do every single thing in it. You know, this will be probably, I don't even know how many times I've played this game. Quite a few. So seeing everything at 100% level, like 100% level, is rough because there's a lot of side things in Inquisition that are very fetchy, like on the lines of MMO type of fetchy. But all things considered, all these areas have some really, really good lore in them, and I would suggest at least playing this game fully at least once to see it all. Once you've seen it all once, you don't really need to do it all again. It's nothing going to change, really, besides main stuff.
Do you need something, my dear?
I got them books done.
Your lost books have been found.
I never doubted you, darling. You always get results.
Vivian greatly approves, and that was it. Well, let's go speak to Dagna then. Is there anything else about
Do you
your
need
books?
something, my dear?
No, nothing. Everyone's good, though. No dialogue came up with anyone. And, well, I am happy I did a little bit of farming, though. I know I'm a broken record, but I am happy I did farming. Oh, I changed the throne as well. I changed it to a Ferelden type look. I wanted something dwarfy, but there wasn't nothing. The dragon stuff was just too much, and it was causing a lot of texture issues for some damn reason. I don't know why. So I went to the Ferelden stuff. Why not? But anyways, doing all that farming really helped me understand the game combat a bit more. Because, you know, fighting all the dragons and getting in all the combat really made me practice a bit more, which I needed after last episode. Hey, Dagna!
Dagna, what have you learned of Samson?
He should be dead. I mean, you could make a hat out of red lyrium and kill people, especially the wearer. Samson's armor, it's genius. To do all this and not go insane, it must be resistant. Or he is insane. Or both.
Must be killing him. Both is not it's not comforting.
You're not comforting me, Dagna. He's dangerous either way.
Oh, fine. I just need time and tools. People. And red lyrium. For tests, you see?
Is that wise?
Everything is safe if handled properly. And you don't touch it long. Or breathe it. I mentioned the hat, right? No hat. Time and resources, Inquisitor. I'll get what you want. Now shoo! I have work to do.
It's going to be, yeah, find Samson's weakness, operation available. I did all the war table stuff as well, friends. I did. I did the warden stuff and everything. I saved the wardens. I did not kill the wardens off. I got the best ending for the wardens, and everything on the war table is got. The only thing I did not do is the Hero of Ferelden operation, because I want to wait on that one, specifically after the main mission here that we're about to do, and see what happens. But we are going to be doing, after we do the Samson thing, we're going to be going to Orlais and starting that one, which is going to be very interesting because that's a pretty tough mission. That's a really, really tough mission. It sure the hell is. Operation Samson's Weakness. The red lyrium is very strange. How Samson's armor hasn't killed him, I don't know. I can find out, but it'll be time and money, tools, tests, and some books. I remember from a circle or two, if they aren't stolen or burned, in which case I'll need to write them, and ink isn't cheap, Dagna. With the right investment, nothing is beyond our reach. Dagna has forwarded what she's learned about Samson's strange armor. Her glee over her discovery is disconcerting, but her information may prove invaluable. We should speak at the earliest convenience, Inquisitor Cullen. Let's go and talk to Cullen. That was interesting. I wonder what this is going to entail with the armor. Break his armor, just like I said, break his armor. And look, we got 19 influence. I won't lie, I did buy some influence. I had so much money after doing all that farming. I had so much damn money. I just went and bought influence down here. So much farming, just... At this point, I think the best gear and stuff that we can get, now that we upgraded the potions, we pretty much upgraded Skyhold as best of our abilities. And we got pretty much the best armor in the game that's not DLC stuff. There's nothing for money. We don't need money for anything. We need it for herbs if we need more herbs for potions and stuff, like restocking our potions, and that's it. It really is. Unless you're gonna buy DLC stuff or mats to craft more things. But it's just, it's no need for money, really. Just spend it on influence.
No red lyrium, no allies, and soon Samson will have no armor, I hope.
You hope?
Dagna's started work on her red lyrium samples, but she needs more details on the armor. We found orders in the mine. They mention Maddox, a name I did not expect to hear.
They also mentioned a vessel. Yeah, they did.
Samson's letter said something about taking over as the vessel.
Perhaps it's a rank among the Red Templars. It could be a title from ancient Tevinter. Or it's some other role Corypheus has planned for Samson, and Maddox is part of it.
Is Maddox a Templar?
Did he serve with you and Samson in Kirkwall?
Maddox was a mage in Kirkwall's circle. Samson smuggled letters between him and his sweetheart. Eventually, Samson was caught. That's why he was cast out of the Order. Maddox was made tranquil and became a skilled craftsman of magical items. Samson must have rescued him.
Maybe. He was made tranquil for that? Just talking to his lover? Yeah, Ace. It's not fucking easy, man. The shit that happened in Kirkwall, they took that tranquility to the next level.
I can't believe they made a man tranquil over a few love letters.
The official charge was corrupting the moral integrity of a Templar. Knight Commander Meredith wielded the brand for far lesser offenses, believe me.
God. Rescued him from what?
Why would Maddox need saving?
When the mages rebelled in Kirkwall, the worst battles took place at the gallows in the circle itself. I thought Maddox had died in the fighting, or was eking out a living on the streets. A hard fate for a tranquil in Kirkwall. Samson must have found him, taken him in.
Well, it does seem like he does have some humidity left.
Perhaps there's something left of the man Samson used to be.
Or he's shrewd enough to know an extraordinary resource. It seems Maddox built Samson's armor for him, and maintains it still. Tranquil and Kirkwall needed rare and expensive supplies for their enchantments. Supplies we can trace. I can have our men kick down some doors, Inquisitor. Samson's armor might lead us right to his stronghold.
Well, this is actually more than I thought.
Yes?
I didn't know this was a thing here. Okay.
That's all for now.
Another time, then.
I thought it was pretty much just a bump and grab. I'm happy, we definitely... Hey, Fairbanks!
Good to see you again, Inquisitor.
Fairbanks is a nice guy, friends. We proved his nobility stuff, but we gave him the papers and all that good stuff. But I'm happy he's on board with the Inquisition. He really is a nice guy. This is important, though. We have to get this done.
Inquisitor.
Because this is going to undermine Samson, which is going to be a huge help for us in the fight to come, that's for sure. But this Maddox was a mage. Let's be honest, friends. If you go back to Dragon Age 2, Samson really wasn't a bad guy. He was helping Fainril. Yeah, he had his Illyrium addiction that he had going on. But ultimately, Samson was a pretty good guy. And Sendoa, what we did with Arhawk, we ended up letting Samson back in the Order. We talked Cullen to let Samson back in the Order, basically. In a sense, track down Samson. Using Maddox as a lead, Cullen has begun to hunt down anyone providing equipment and supplies that Maddox might need for Samson's armor, lyrium. Regions, dwarven tools, and so on. Cullen is arranging patrols along the roads and bridging for any sign of Samson's forces trading and moving equipment. I can have the patrols leave right away. This could lead to Samson's headquarters. Inquisitor, we track Samson's remaining Red Templars escorting a supply caravan to a hidden location in the wilderness. It could be his headquarters. I expect verification before the hour is over. I've already begun preparations, a squadron of soldiers to accompany us. Allow me to debrief you in person when your duties permit, Commander Cullen. Alright, let's go back to Cullen. What news, my friend?
What have you found?
We have him, Inquisitor. We found Samson's lair. My duties usually keep me here, but for Samson, I'll make an exception.
Let's go. Bring your best. It'll be good to have you, yeah.
I'm looking forward to fighting by your side, Commander.
Likewise, Inquisitor. We'll depart at your leave.
Let's go. Travel to Samson's camp at the Shrine of Dumat. For some reason, I thought the Samson stuff was... Not the Samson stuff. I thought... Okay, so hold on here. No, I guess it's two different things. Because there's a Samson thing on the mage side, and there's a Calpurnia thing on the Templar side. That ultimately leads to the Shrine of Dumat as well. Samson's using bodies. Hold on here. We've already read that, but it's the same thing. Let's go. I think we should do Varric Cassandra, because they probably have some shit going on with... If they have anything, they have more state than anyone with Samson. And then we need a mage, so let's do Solus.
This is it. The heart of Samson's command.
I don't see him anywhere, or hear him.
Nor I. Maker, tell me he hasn't fled.
I got some sweet robes for Solus. Look, Commander. Cassandra has some sweet, sweet Templar armor, and, you know, Varric has Ace's old stuff, I believe. We got some level ups here. Look at Ace's armor. He looks so good. We got some level ups for the companions here. There was something else I'll show. Damn, Solus, I haven't traveled with you in forever, my friend. Well, we don't really need Life Ward or anything like that. to upgrade this, all things considered. I still will, but we kind of really just don't need to at this point. Let's upgrade Lightning Cage. And then, let's see. Does he have the fire stuff? No. He still has frost stuff. He don't have stillness. Let's give him winter stillness. And then let's give him some more veil stuff. Restoration veil? Sure. Easy peasy. We don't really need revival, all things considered, because I have the grenade, healing mist grenade, that will revive people. Varric, I haven't upgraded you in a while either, my friend. Or I have, I just haven't upgraded anything. Throw everything? Sure, let's do throw everything. Because he still has that. And then we got to start working towards chain reaction, sure. We got to start working towards some passives here, like look like it hurt. Your critical hits tear through enemies' armor, leaving it sundered. Yeah, let's do that. And I think that's good because everything else looks pretty darn good for Varric. Oh, we could have upgraded this. We'll get to it. No biggie. But with Ace's armor, another thing what I wanted to show is that the armor itself, I put on the essence of perfection that we got. It was a 100% chance to give us a plus 10% extra stats. I don't know what that does. I'm guessing that gives you 100% extra stats, as in you hit P here, you go to attributes, maybe 10% extra stats in the core stuff. But look at this, friends. I tried to get my critical damage up. I tried to get it over 200. I wanted over 200, but I couldn't get it. So 190% critical damage bonus, which will go up when we get a better helmet. I think it might go up to around... It could possibly go up to 200, maybe. We'll see. And then critical chance, 83%. We could have probably dropped this a little bit. I think somewhere's between 50 and 70 is probably really good. But over 200% critical damage would have been ideal. I just probably didn't use the best materials, I'd imagine. I did. I was using, like, all the dragon stuff. I was using the Great Bear stuff and, like, craggy skin. I think that's, like, the best. Anyways, let's go. I'm done talking about the build. Let's whoop some ass. Ace is OP now. I won't lie. He's fucking OP. We can pretty much solo shit. Everyone is getting their ass whooped, friends. Varric just got hurt. This is not going good. How many potions do we got? 8? Getting Walk-in Fortress on our armor was godsend. Well, what I wanted to do, I wanted to put Walk-in Fortress on the armor, and I wanted to put Walk-in Bomb with one dagger and Hidden Blades on the other. Hidden Blades is probably overkill. See what I mean about throwing blades? I should have got it so long ago because it literally helps out. It helps out so much. I'm feeling a bit more comfortable now. I know it's probably because I went on such a long break. The controls are totally fine. I really do think it was Hidden Blades, or not Hidden Blades, Twin Fangs. Twin Fangs is what really was crushing it for me because it was just so hard to line things up. The terrain in Inquisition is it's just really rough. It's not easy. Let's mark them and then AoE Hidden Blades. Oh, that's so good. Hello. Ace mother. Our companions can't even hit anyone before Ace kills it all. Well, hello. I swear it's still on the same difficulty. It's just I gotta show it. Yeah, it's still a nightmare and we still got the same trials on, I swear. Ace is just godly now. The build really helped. The throwing blades build helped so much, and doing all that crit has made it just god tier. I don't know if I'm going to have to recraft the armor and such, because the Descent DLC gives us sweet gear, and Jaws of Hakon DLC gives us more crafting stuff, like better dragon crafting stuff, all things considered. So, I don't know if we're going to be doing more. I know Jaws of Hakon gives us the best helmet in the game, but the thing is, the helmet is actually a mage helmet, right? It's like superior battle mage helmet or some stuff like that, or cowl. But in Jaws of Hakon DLC, we get this crafting, like, wool or something, or it's leather, that we can put into that helmet and make it a rogue helmet. It's a mage helmet, but you can make it into a rogue helmet with the material that you
already
crafted
half
with.
destroyed.
Templars to sack his headquarters so we couldn't.
Sorry, Curly. Someone tipped off Samson you were coming.
I think you're right. Still, we've dealt Samson a blow.
We sure the hell did, Cullen. What do you say we go and wreck? This whole last thing, I know I'm talking so much build here. We're talking so much build, but it's just, I just wanted to keep you guys up to speed with everything. This upgrade here, the second one, it keeps us in a stealth for 3 seconds after we leave stealth. We don't go into stealth instantly, but that is so damn good, friends. It helps so damn much, because watch. Look, I'll hit this guy. And we'll hidden blaze him. We're still into stealth. Technically. See ya. Woo! Ace is a priority target monster. If I dropped anything from the build, it would probably be hidden blades, all things considered, because we got hidden blades on our dagger. We can probably drop it. We can drop it and use like an evade if we wanted to, but I don't really think we need to evade. Oh no. Hey, friend. Ace is here. True assassin now, my friends. Just need a little bit of love, that's all. Need some love and practice. Look at Solus, he's wrecking. I don't think I'm going to respec the mages, though. I seriously think, because Ace does just so good. Look at this guy, watch. Good riddance. Even though we got the healing grenade stuff, sure. I like having revival. I do. I like having revival. We can min-max him, but I don't think it's any point in min-maxing. I think min-maxing even further, especially on the companions. Look, the builds are they're really strong as it is. But I think it's totally fine. But hey, look what we're doing. We're undermining Samson, which is ultimately undermining Peripheus. Goodbye. Oh, AC. Walking Fortress is so good. I love it, friends. Walking Fortress is so damn good. Battlemaster. I've been missing it. Eventually, I'm probably going to craft armor for the companions as well. Smooth Pummel. Superb Corrupting Rune. Interesting. I thought I had the highest rune there is. I guess I didn't. So we have a better rune now that we can put into our weapons? I think you can just override the rune that's already in your weapons. As is. Anyways, I'm probably going to upgrade the companions' armor as well and put Walking Fortress on all their armors. It's just the best defensive stuff in the game. It makes you invulnerable for 5 seconds. It's pretty easy to farm. You just do it in Empress Celene, the area. You farm like some stone there. I can't remember the name of stone. It's like Dawnstone maybe or something. I don't know. You keep farming a stone until you get the Fade Touch version of it, and then wham bam. Thank you. Easy peasy.
Hello, Inquisitor.
You know me?
It's Maddox, Samson's tranquil. Something's wrong. I'll send for the healers.
That would be a waste, Knight Captain Cullen. I drank my entire supply of Blightcap essence. It won't be long now.
Yeah, what? Why'd you do that? We wouldn't have hurt you.
We only wanted to ask you questions, Maddox.
Yes, that is what I could not allow. I destroyed the camp with fire. We all agreed it was best. Our deaths ensured Samson had time to escape.
You threw your lives away? For Samson? Why?
Samson saved me even before he needed me. He gave me purpose again. I wanted to help.
Yeah, poor boy.
We should check the camp. Maddox may have missed something.
All things considered, it makes me wonder
Might
if
be something
Samson's...
here. Better take a closer look.
It makes me wonder if Samson's actually redeemable. Like I said, friends, go back to the second game. Take just the time to play all the games, you know? Go back to the second game, get an understanding of Samson. He was a good guy. He really was. Yeah, addiction aside, this, that, and the other, whatever. He was still a good dude. He wanted to help mages. You know? Gotta respect that.
Samson left a message. For me.
What does it say?
Drink enough lyrium and its song reveals the truth. The chantry used does, you're fighting the wrong battle. Corypheus chose me as his general and his vessel of power. Now there's such nonsense. Does he think I'll understand? What does he know?
He's trying to recruit you, Cullen.
Dismal place to die. It can't have been much of a place to live either under Samson's command.
Tell me about Samson, yeah.
What else do you remember about Samson? The man he used to be.
Does it matter? He used to be kind, only carries so far. Yet Maddox died to help him escape. Samson does command loyalty.
He sure does. Because of what he did. Saving him. Save someone, they'll feel indebted to you your whole life. Their whole life. See anything useful?
Is there anything in the camp that could help? Or point us to Samson?
It's hard to tell. All I see is smoke and ash. If this is Samson's idea of remaking the world, I prefer yours.
Maddox deserves a funeral. Yes, I think he does.
We can't leave Maddox here. He should be properly laid to rest.
I'll have someone take care of it. If even Samson did his best for Maddox, we can do no less.
Good on you, Cullen. Thanks, man.
I'll keep looking around.
I wonder, though, if Maddox would have survived, do you think they would have reversed the Rite of Tranquility on him? I think they would have. If we had the chance to, I think we would
Lyrium
have.
bottles, licked clean.
Drinking it, wearing it, growing it. You can't say Samson isn't committed.
How much red lyrium is Samson taking? His resistance must be extraordinary.
Yeah, but drinking red lyrium is going to corrupt him. How isn't he corrupted? It's something to do with his armor, of course. That's basically what Dagna was saying. The fact of the matter is, how is his armor even stopping him from being corrupted when he's drinking the shit? Can't say he wasn't committed. Yeah, I guess he was committed. Sure, the fuck was. That's crazy. It's basically, they're drinking the blight, in a sense, friends. Yeah, but red lyrium is like some spooky ass shit. See things, all types of stuff. How come when we drink blood, darkspawn blood, we don't end up being like that? Mages use magic on the darkspawn blood, basically the archdemon blood, when we drink it in the joining. So maybe that has something to do with being different.
This must have been Maddox's room.
The fire couldn't destroy these entirely, whatever they are.
They are implements for working lyrium safely. The craftsmanship is remarkable.
Tranquil often design their own tools. Dagna should be able to make sense of them. If Maddox used these to make Samson's armor, she could use them to unmake it. We have him.
We have him. You're in
Yes,
fire,
Inquisitor.
I'll keep looking around.
Meet Maddox. Meet Cullen at Skyhold and discuss. I I just want to know, you know? It makes me wonder, like, okay, Samson and just everyone's ingesting red lyrium. But it has to be... Well, red lyrium is caused by fucking the blight. The blight causes it. Corrupted. Is Archdemon blood just different? You take a drop of the Archdemon blood, or... No. We're not drinking Archdemon blood. Because in the first game, we gathered Darkspawn blood. Right? What does that have to do with... Don't they add Archdemon blood as well to it? Or, like, I don't really remember. I'm not sure. Are you drinking Archdemon blood or are you drinking this regular blood? I think it's Archdemon blood as well. Let's head back. And that, my friends, is why we play the game. Because speculation, you know? Speculation, we just don't know these answers to these questions. And... Well... meet Cullen and Skyhold to discuss Maddox tools with Dagna. It just makes me wonder, you know? It just... I guess it's just his armor. He's got magical armor that helps him, somehow.
The Red Lyrium deposits are being destroyed, and we've cut the Red Templars down to the core. It's a pity Maddox thought his sacrifice was the only answer. But that leaves Samson with a severely curtailed army, and enchanted army he can't maintain. You did it.
I think it's better to say that we did it, Cullen. Not just us. It was you. And Dagna.
We both fought to make this happen. Don't sell yourself short.
Well, thank you. But my work's not done yet. We're getting recruits by the hour. There's more than a few ex-Templars among them. We've struck a blow and given people hope. This is a true victory.
Inquisitor, I finished it. Are you talking? Sorry. Have it anyhow.
You mean this rune?
It's not just any rune. I made it with red lyrium and what's left of poor Maddox's tools. The rune acts on the median fissures of lyrium to... It'll destroy Samson's armor. He'll be powerless.
And Corypheus loses a general. That's what I like to hear. But Corypheus, yeah, he loses a general.
We'll cut Corypheus off from his most powerful officer.
Maddox covered Samson's tracks thoroughly. But wherever Samson's retreated, we'll find him. Your army stands ready, Inquisitor. For Samson, for Corypheus, for whatever you command.
I kind of feel sorry for Samson, though. I do. I won't lie.
Was there something you needed?
Anything else? No, that's it.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Hey, friends. That took way longer than I expected. I didn't realize that quest was so thorough. I thought it would end up being just like a bump and grab. Turn it into Cullen, and then that was it. But it was way more than what BCI. Anyways, everything else is done. Let me look at the journal. We have nothing in the companion stuff. So let's just go ahead and start the next main mission. Which is, I guess we might as well read that. Inquisitor's Path. Wicked eyes, wicked hearts. The fate of Empress Celene, and in turn all of Orlais, has been threatened. The Inquisition must intervene. Head to the Winter Palace. Let's go. Let's head to this Winter Palace and see what kind of trouble we can start. What can go wrong? Ace and Orlais? Sure. Why not? We still have the DLC stuff, and I guess we're going to do that after this mission. An assassin is stalking the Empress. Celene's death would plunge Orlais into chaos, leaving it an easy target for Corypheus. At the Winter Palace of Halam Sharal, Celene is holding peace talks with her rebellious cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, under the guise of a grand ball. Every noble in the Empire will attend, making it the perfect place and the time for Corypheus' assassin to strike. We can arrange an invitation to attend to keep him from destroying Orlais if we hurry. Let's go.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, The Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celene will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Yeah. Tell me about Gaspard. Sure, why not?
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been emperor. He's Celene's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celene outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
So technically, all things considered, he is the real rightful heir to the throne. But just the workings of the game has maneuvered Celene into that spot. Gaspard has the Chevaliers?
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Sure. Tell me about Briala.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Sharal into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celene's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Promising lead, she says. I think it's more than a promising lead. Celene had an elven lover.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress?
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celene's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
So, our gist of this, what I'm getting at, is that we're probably going to have to end up siding with someone here. Siding with someone here. Fixing Orlay's state of disaster that they're in. Which ultimately is going to help us in the long run. For the fight against Corypheus. But we also had to stop the assassination. So, tell me about Celene, yeah.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celene is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celene is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
Yeah, it makes sense. Gaspard is Celene's heir. Wait, what? I thought he was the rightful heir before Celene, though.
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Why not just send a warning? Yeah, why not?
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
I still think even if Orlais did fall, I think we'd be fine at this point. I really do think we would. You know? Ferelden will love it, probably. Let's go then! Sure.
We shouldn't waste any time. Let's go to the Winter Palace.
Let's go to the ball. Why not? Well, we've already read all of that, so let's go. Same old thing. Who are we gonna bring here? I think love interest for sure. Every mission from here on out, love interest is always gonna go. Varric went with us into the Fade. Sarah went with us to Redcliffe. Cassandra went Redcliffe and the Fade, I think. I kind of want to do Blackwall, but I kind of want to do Cole, but I don't know. Vivian would be interesting here. Actually, I think we should do Iron Bull. Let's do Iron Bull for sure, because we haven't brought him on a main mission, and we need a warrior. I kind of want a rogue. We can do another mage. We can do Vivian, since we have no main mission for her, but Varric would be really interesting here too. I think we're going to do Vivian, because this is her thing, you know, Vivian's thing. Varric would be really interesting here too, though. We're a rogue, so we can get away with not having another rogue. And 2 mages, yeah, that works. I really like that idea. Barriers on deck for everyone. Let's go.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
So he invited us, the Grand Duke, then. Whoa.
So, you're Inquisitor Cadash. From the stories I heard, you are hewn from solid steel and carried 1,000 daggers. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Makes me wonder, though. I mean, he is the rightful Emperor of Orlais. Maybe, you know, maybe that's an angle. I don't remember this mission, friends. I really don't. I have no idea what we're going to get into here, so bear with me, because Ace is probably going to make mistakes. That would be impressive. Which Emperor is that? Yeah, which Emperor is that?
And which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
If we keep watch, he may appear, probably by the brandy. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
Orlesians definitely have... He's... Can't say he doesn't have some balls to fucking come here like this and just... He's a usurper and he's just chilling at the party with Celene. I'm glad to help. Aren't we expecting people? Not here to party. Aren't we expecting people? Oh.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Duke Gaspard. I look forward to ending this civil war.
As do I, my friend. The Empire needs stability and security, now more than ever. If you have the safety of the Orlesian people at heart, Inquisitor, perhaps you will look into something for me. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
Worth investigating. I hope there's more to go on. Yeah, it's worth. I don't deal with elves. Yes, we do, Ace. Silly goose. It's worth investigating, sure.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
This is going to be interesting because, like...
Is that the Inquisitor?
Don't be an idiot. How could the Herald of Untrusted be a dwarf?
Maybe it's just a servant.
Minus 10. Court approval? Wait, what? Court approval to Orlesian nobility, a dwarf herald of Andraste is ridiculous. The court's view of you is dim for the moment. Hey man, fuck that. Alright? That's bullshit. Whoa. I like Gaspard so far. I know he's doing some shitty stuff. I gotta say, I haven't read the books, friends. I haven't read the Masked Empire book or whatever it's called, and I want to. But I know that book goes really, really into detail with Gaspard and all the rest of what's going on here. And from the outside looking in, I don't know what happened in that book with Gaspard, but I will say he seems pretty honorable for now, but then again, he's waging war on his cousin. But it is his rightful... It is his right to inherit the throne. What are we missing here? There's one in here somewhere. Characters, it's going to be Grand Duke Gaspard, probably. Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalons, Lady Montilion. I can offer no apology for my nephew's behavior the other night. Gaspard has never betrayed any interest in following my advice. In truth, everything he said to you at the dinner party, he also said to me. His resentment at being deprived of the throne has festered for some time, and he has never won to accept defeat gracefully. I would take Gaspard's threats of war seriously. I do not believe my nephew knows how to resolve problems through the use of anything but steel. If his record on the battlefield is any indication, he is quite adept at doing so. I shall be increasing my personal guard directly. Sincerely, Duke Radian. You know, from reading this, it makes me feel like he would be a better general than an actual ruler. Does that make sense? Halam Sharal. Capital lay empty in the ruins. For years, a haven for bandits and highwaymen and all manner of miscreants. The land lay unused until the exalted age when Alphonse Valmont, the very lion himself, declared that a place should be built there in honor of the valiant actions of his brothers, investing the allies of false Emperor Xavier Draken. Originally called Chateau Lion, it was designed as a grand retreat for the Emperor's brothers and their families. The city of Halam Sharal grew around the palace. The first records of its existence appear in the Storm Age, when Emperor Cyril granted the title of Marquis to Reginald Montclair for administration of Halam Sharal. An elven uprising destroyed Chateau Lion in the Blessed Age when Emperor Judicael the First rebuilt it. He named the new retreat the Winter Palace. It was designed more for the Emperor and his immediate family than for any cadet branches of House Valmont, and became the heart of the Imperial Court in the darkest months of winter. An expert from History of Orlais, Volume 1, Elodie, that name. We are good to go. Let us go and see. We had stuff on dragons and Red Templar, sure. What is this? Noble woman? Excuse me, ma'am.
I should look around.
Pardon me, dwarf. Have you seen a ring lying about anywhere? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
Is it valuable?
Is this ring particularly valuable?
Its worth in coin is not as important as its social value. It was a gift from a member of the Council of Heralds. If she finds out I lost it, she will never forgive me. Not even if I live to be 1,000 years old.
That sounds serious. Interesting stratagem. Interesting stratagem. Yeah, sure.
What's your game? Are you trying to convince the Comtesse that you treasure her gift? Or just gain importance by getting the Inquisitor to run a menial errand for you?
Court approval 5. You just gained court approval, which is usually the result in finesse, entertaining people, or keeping up appearances. The higher court approval is, the better.
I assure you, the ring truly is lost, and I must find it or risk terrible repercussions. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
Have you checked your pocket? I won't lie, the Orlesian shit that they got going on is preposterous, friends. The game is just so wild. I'm not mocking their customs with the mask and their parties and stinky cheeses, that's fine. But the game is just so wild to me. It's just crazy. Literally over here, man. Pick up ring. Court approval is at 35. We have a long way to go, don't we?
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
I have this wonderful looking ring. It's yours.
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure! I cannot believe you found it! You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
Just give me some more court approval. We're 40 of 100. That's not
Where
bad.
could it be?
It's in your pocket now, maybe, probably. I don't know. Can we talk to Grand Duke Gaspard?
Grand Duchess Florian must have worked a miracle to get them here.
It's going to, this mission's going to be very long, isn't it? There's going to be a lot of running around doing these errands, trying to get court approval, and listening to conversation. I think that's the whole gist of this mission. Read black. The Versailles Fountain. Emperor Judicael I commissioned this massive fountain to commemorate House Valmont's historic victory against Xavier Draken. The 4 lions represent Emperor Alphonse Valmont and the 3 younger brothers, Duke Isidore, the something, Duke Jan, and Duke Stefan of Valmontaigne, who took the field against the usurper. Maybe a lot of reading too, probably. Or Lay was just packed.
Is that the Inquisitor?
It was? I had no idea.
A dwarf is the herald of Andraste. So it has us going straight ahead to main stuff. What is this little side?
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the dales?
Unlock Eastern storage. Statuettes. Oh, freak, friends. Hala statues. I remember there being an issue with Hala statues. Maybe we shouldn't open that room there. I don't remember. I literally don't. It's been fucking like 10 years. Requires storage key. Interesting. So let us go about. Even gilded approach the talking nobles.
Foreigners.
Find a safe spot to eavesdrop on the nobles' conversation. Oh. So they're going over there. Gotta find a safe spot. This looks like a safe spot.
Interesting.
Eavesdrop. Interesting.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
We get a court approval for that? Oh, we just get some XP for it. I don't know if I'm going to open up the Hala, the door out here. I think if we get a Hala statue out here, I'm going to save it. Storage key. Yeah, I think I'm going to save it, because opening that door is probably just... I don't remember. I know there's a... I know these Hala statues are really important, and there's only a bit of them. And they're more important than just getting trinkets and stuff from basically a room. That makes sense. We need it for opening... Well, we need it for opening rooms, of course. But we also need it for... statue. 1 of 10. Yeah. We're going to probably skip out on that room.
I hope not.
I don't think that room is anything necessary. I don't know, friends. We're just gonna fucking wing it. Hello!
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valoyou.
Let's go to the storage room. We have 1 Hala statue. There's only 10. Okay, what's in here? Priest coin. Oh, throw away money. Love doing that. Take secret. The great blackmail hunt. Deliver scandalous secrets to Liliana. Okay, what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna pop a save, and I'm gonna go into that room over here. I'm gonna see if it's worth it.
Where has that servant gone?
And if it's not worth it,
always shirking
then
their duties.
Well, I'll just
We can only hope Celene prevails.
It's very much bait, my friends. Opening this door over here
Is it true the Inquisitor was headed out?
just gave me a little bit of XP, and it gave me 2 little junk items, basically. Like an armor that was like white here, and like a trinket of something that is like worth 30 gold. It's a bait. Don't open this door. Just don't do it. Alright, let's head in.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'll be careful. Sounds like a fun bunch. Yeah, sure.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
I feel like you're right, 100%, but that's why you're here, Josie. You're good at Wicked Grace, and, well, you're good at maneuvering these nobles, probably. Warn the others as well. That's a cheery thought. I guess just warn the others as well.
It might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. The bull, in particular.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine, sure.
And rest I watch over us all.
Could we have got better outfit, though? This outfit's just atrocious. Can't believe Ace showed up wearing this. Well, we are here. Shall we go around? Let's go around and make some... Let's make some noise. Well, not really make some noise, you know what I mean. Let's explore. How's this stuff going? We're going to take our time with this, friends. We're going to have to. It's definitely probably going to be a couple episodes here, which is fine. There's no rush. Like I said, we'll get the Veilguard when we get to it. This is, it's important to me to finish this. So, to be fair, we'll probably end up, if we don't finish it, we'll start Veilguard anyway. But we're still going to do this. We'll just get it done. But there's no rush. I just want to take it in. I want to enjoy it. And let's go around and
what
just...
What is Gaspar up to? It wouldn't surprise me if he brought the Inquisitor here as a prank.
See what is in store for us. Enter the ballroom. I don't really want to enter the ballroom right now. Hey, Cullen.
It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready. It will take some time to get our men into the palace.
I heard the Grand Duke invited the Inquisition here.
I'm right here.
I heard Celene was having the entire wing redecorated, but the timing is atrocious.
Why would she do such a thing now?
So let me get this straight. This Grand Duchess invited, like the other dialogue that we got like out there, this Grand Duchess, look at this lady, she's like a statue. The Grand Duchess invited this Celene and Gaspard here together. Like she really wants to stop the
I had
fights.
hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. It's such a pity the wing is sealed.
Oh.
How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace with a war going on?
I heard that it wasn't renovations at all. The palace was damaged by Gaspar's catapults.
He fired on the Winter Palace? That's monstrous.
Friends, that's monstrous. How could he do a thing like that? Well, it's at war, my friend. They are at war. Oh. Eavesdropping.
Well, that's useful.
Scandalous. Secrets. Hey, look.
How long can Orzammar hold out with trade disrupted?
We have reserves of food supplies to last a few months, but the king wants trade resumed before panic starts.
Oh. What's the dwarves doing here? Winter Palace, the Grand Library of Halam Sharal. The Winter Palace's collection of books is one of the world's largest. Only the library of the University of Orlais and the Imperial Palace Library compare. Famed cabinet maker Gustave of Valfontaine designed and built the shelves, the finest examples of maquette technique still in existence. Interesting. A lot from the other side. I'm gonna have to get that open somehow. But it's locked from the other side. Hey, dwarves, anything?
Who does Orzammar favor in the negotiations tonight?
King Aeducan has put considerable coin behind the Empress in hopes the trade in foodstuffs will resume quickly.
To be fair, Celene's probably the better ruler here. She's already the ruler. What kind of people would we be to take her out of it? You know what I mean? Royal Wing Key. So we can't get into any of these spots. But she seems like a good ruler. Even Kaelin was on board with Celene.
Is there any progress on the Helmi expedition to Amgarak?
House Dace remains steadfast in blocking all attempts to get into the Tig.
Dwarves and our problems. Good thing we're...
How has the lyrium trade dropped off so sharply?
With so much fighting, demand should be higher than ever.
My contact said there's a new supplier, but we can't track down who it might be.
Corypheus, my friend. But they're trading in
How
red
can they
land.
call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
Please, it's barely half the size of the foyer in the Imperial Palace. It's obviously just a vestibule.
I'd call it more of an antechamber myself.
No one asked you.
Fuck. Hey, dwarves, take care. Their dialogue's done. Ooh.
Why are there so many elves here?
The Empress invited them. Be polite.
Be polite, dear. Is there any more rumors to be had? Friends, I feel like we need a mask. Why don't we have a mask?
Can Gaspar take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds?
He plans to take it by force. If the Council won't recognize him, he'll march against them.
I just, for some reason, don't feel like it's going to go his way. I feel like Celene is probably, and I guess Briala, she's in the mix here too. But I feel like Celene just has so much knowledge of the game that she is just too good. There's just no way he
I
would
wish
win.
there was more news coming from the Grand Cathedral.
Good news is becoming an increasingly rare commodity.
Yeah. It's hard to say, really. But the way I'm picturing it is, why can't Gaspar just, like, bend knee and just run her armies? Because he seems like a guy that could really be a great general.
If nothing else, the Inquisition backing Gaspar would make Celene nervous. You know how pious she is.
True. I don't know who we're going to back. We're going to have to back somebody here. That's just the bottom line. That's the whole sole purpose. Yeah, the whole sole purpose is, like, stopping the assassination attempt on her life. But it seems like we're going to have to back someone, too. And to be honest, what I'm just thinking of is that, like, Celene's already in power. Why take her out of it? You know? She already won it. It's not our deal. As long as we stop...
Gaspar never struck me as pious. He must think he gains a military advantage with the Inquisition.
As long as we stop the civil war here, I think that's the main goal. Who leads? Who cares? It ain't our deal. Okay, they're done. Lots of dialogue here. Interesting. What do we do? Let's eavesdrop, shall we?
Well, that's useful.
How scandalous, friends. So these rumors... Let me in here.
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
Okay, no big deal. Well, we can't get into any places here, which is all fine and dandy. We might as well... Cullen, are you good, or...?
It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready.
No big deal. Hey, Gaspard, how are you?
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lord Inquisitor Cadash.
So out of place.
Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground.
Remember to smile. This is all for show, my dear.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Madame Vivienne, First Enchanter of the Circle of Magi, Enchanter of the Imperial Court, Mistress of the Duke of Ghislaine, Lord Dorian Pavus, Member of the Circle of Arantium, son of Lord Magister Hallwood Pavus of Aceario, the Iron Bull, leader of the famed mercenary company Bull's Chargers. As the name might imply, Sir Cullen Stanton Rutherford of Honleith, commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall, Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and Left Hand of the Divine, and Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
Look how shiny the floor is, friends. Well, I dare say Liliana's gonna wipe the floor with them in the game here. She's just too good at the game, friends. This is her element.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celene. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor.
Lord Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
It's an honor. The weather may turn foul. It's an honor.
I'm delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I can't do it credit. It's lovely. Call off the ball. Can't do it credit. Sure.
I have never seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauties. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
I can't wait to dance. Want to dance with me?
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Look at all this shiny shit. Everything's so shiny. Court approval's at 50. Cool.
Papa's perfectly happy in the studio.
Papa. Let me read the codexes here. Doing stuff. Characters. Empress Celene Valmont, my dear Viscount, I congratulate you on securing an invitation to appear at the court. Allow me to present you with these 3 words of advice. As a gift, don't underestimate Celene. You must not mistake her reputation as a diplomat and peacemaker to mean she avoids conflict. Dozens of her enemies litter the bottom of the harbor in Val Royeaux. Negotiation did not send them there. She is as shrewd and ambitious as her grandfather Judicael I. Unlike him, she knows how to handle the nobility. She built the University of Orlais, the most vehemently opposed project in Orlesian history. Because she knew how to win support, she needed to overcome even the bitterest rivals. She can keep a pet apostate in front of the Chantry because even the Divine fears her influence. Do enjoy your visit to the palace. Sincerely, Duke Garin. Celene sounds like an absolute fucking badass. Why would we want to oust her from what she's in? Or Legion Caprice coins? Victory in the grand game is not merely determined by what one has at one's command, one's connections, and one's machinations, but what one is willing to give up. The clearest example is the Caprice. Each coin is traditionally a gift. They were once tokens of regard, favors for chevaliers from their lovers or patrons. Throwing them into a fountain was rooted in superstition. The token was offered as a sacrifice, a bribe to Andraste to keep the chevalier safe on the battlefield. The more one had to offer to the waters, the better one's chances of escaping the caprices of fate, hence the name. Over time, the superstitious aspects of the custom faded. Now the caprice is a mark of status. The more coins one has, the more public spectacle of throwing them away. The stronger one's position in the game. From the Dowager Field Guide to The Good Society of Lady Alson. Well, that was interesting, friends. We good? Yeah, I think we're good.
She's after you to do more.
Let us go. There's Josephine. I guess we'll talk to everyone first
You might attend to more of the estates too.
before we talk to Liliana. Hey, Josie.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine, is this him?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Whoa! Another Lady Montillier. Interesting. I want to see what she looks like. Kind of really can't say.
There can never be too many Lady Montilliers in Thedas, can there?
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Where did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
Sure. Yeah. Let's just go with it. Sure.
Of course. Every word. Especially the parts where everyone was nude.
I knew it.
Who would you support here? Yeah, who would you support?
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celene has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
I think it would be. I'm kind of more or less leaning towards Celene in a sense here so far, but I need to talk to Gaspard more, and we need to feel this out, because I feel like Gaspard might actually get into it, but I feel like the game's going to destroy him, so it would still be chaos. Tell me about yourself. Yeah.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's bills.
Josephine takes care of everything. She loves her family. She's such a great person. Support. Any tales about Josephine?
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh, yes. As she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette, stop.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette, that's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
You still play with your doll collection? Hey, everyone's hobby's their own hobby, Josie. Why not? How's your evening?
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of...
The dancing is so dull, your worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
Please continue. Yeah. Please continue.
Go on, Josephine.
Half Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Ta-da! Enjoy yourselves. Where would Liliana be? She's probably over by the door, I'd imagine. Let us go around.
What are they doing in the western approach? It's a wasteland.
They're doing all types of shit there. Might be a wasteland, but that place was wicked, let's just say. Let us see. Okay, so it's not pulling us in. Very good, very good.
I
Let's see if we can
Grand Duke.
find
Nobody
anybody
should
else.
own as many hunting dogs as he does.
Maker, if I have to clean up another puddle.
If I had to clean up another puddle. Hey, Viv!
And here we are. You haven't embarrassed yourself as much as I feared. Well done, my dear.
I'm doing what I can, you know? I'm playing the game here, Viv. What's with the masks?
I've always wondered, what's the Orlesian fascination with masks?
We all wear masks, my dear, not just the people in Orlais. Who you are as a son, a lover, a friend, is not the same man who speaks for Andraste and leads the Inquisition. Orlesians codify this truth, make it visible. By giving each of these selves its own separate face, they believe they can be their truest selves, unmasked.
You're not wrong. That's like, it's like a comfort thing then. Don't you feel comfortable with, like, sunglasses on? Seriously, if you had to stand up in front of a crowd and talk, for some reason, I would feel more comfortable wearing sunglasses. I know that doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. But it kind of does make a little bit of sense. I don't know why. Maybe the masks are the same thing. Have you seen anything?
Anything happening I should know?
Strange that I haven't seen much of Grand Duchess Florian. One could always find her clinging desperately to the Empress's skirts before.
Yeah, she invited people here. She invited them here, and she seemed very weird up on stage there. We will talk later, Inquisitor. And she kind of, like, rushed off. So, she might be one to watch here. You're having fun, aren't you? Look at her. She is having a great...
It seems like you enjoy this, Vivienne.
This is the game, Inquisitor. Of course I enjoy it. If I didn't, I'd be dead by now.
You sure would, but you're a mage in the court. That's pretty impressive. Any advice on the court?
Any words of wisdom for navigating the ballroom?
Speak to the Council of Heralds. 6 of them are here tonight. The 7th member of the Council is indisposed. His absence will complicate the negotiations. The Council are the highest-ranking players of the game. They see everything. They might know something we can use.
Just be ready for trouble. Who do you support? Yeah, who do you support?
Tell me, Vivienne, where do you want the crown to fall?
What I want is irrelevant, darling. Orlais requires stability, and that is best served by Empress Celene.
You're not wrong. So, Josephine says Celene. Vivienne says Celene. I would say Cullen probably said Duke Gaspard. That's how it is. You ready for it?
You ready to act when I give the signal?
Always, my dear.
She's fucking ready. Love it. Love to see it.
Don't worry so much, my dear. I'll be ready when the time comes to strike.
Ready for trouble? Okay, cool.
You ready to act when I...
Always.
She is ready to go.
Laurent
The
was
Dowager.
the love of my life. You remember my husband? Poor darling. Killed in the war with Ferelden.
The Dowager.
Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
I want to speak now.
Another time, perhaps?
Interesting. Well, we can't talk to her yet.
Can I get you a drink,
Cullen.
Commander Cullen?
No, thank you.
You having fun, Cullen?
Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
Any advice? Yeah, sure.
Do you have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
I don't know who we here can trust. We probably can't trust anyone but ourselves. Who would you support? Sure.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
It's not a bad option, though, Cullen. It really isn't, for the now. But for the future, outside of Corypheus, I don't know. You have admirers, yeah, sure.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
They won't leave me alone. Enjoying the party?
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
I don't know. They won't leave me alone. Anything to report?
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
I'll let you know at once if I do.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
Let's see if we can get some more banter with Cullen, like running away and coming back.
Smile, Commander. You're so handsome when you smile.
He is just as handsome when he doesn't.
He has all types of followers over here. Look at this guy just checking him out. He's checking him out. She's checking him out. They're all just checking him out. Loving Cullen. His hair is quite frilly. You can run your fingers through it. I'm sure you won't mind.
Did you just grab my bottom?
I couldn't help myself.
Someone's getting laid tonight. No, Cullen's so uptight, you know he ain't even about to go with
Are
that.
you married, Commander?
I'm married to my work.
Still single, then?
Anything
You must
else?
dance with me, Commander. You cannot stand about all evening.
I'm afraid not. Thank you.
Cullen's so fucking uncomfortable here. I love it. Anything else? Oh, how scandalous. What's scandalous? Something was scandalous.
I still remember the day they came to tell me that my second husband, Philippe, was thrown from his horse.
How could Philip? Oh, poor Philip. Let's see if we can talk to anyone else. Maybe we can talk to Celene.
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
Calm down. Doesn't mean they're shirking their duties, friend. Oh, here. Oh, that's Cullen. Cullen's head.
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
Oh. There is the talks here. Okay, so the... Hold on. Let's just go around. I'm not going to talk to them just yet. But I do want to.
Is that him?
Is it true the Inquisitor was handed out of the Fade by Andraste?
All true. Everything you heard, completely true. Well, I guess we should go off and talk to... Oh, I guess we are not talking to them. So this is Briala. Interesting. Celene. And Gaspard. Okay, well, I don't think we have anything else we could do in here. Besides heading...
Are you happy to see me at all, Josie?
It may not have been wise to attend this particular engagement, Yvette.
I didn't want to come. Mother made me. At least Haram Sharal has such pretty gardens. They're so darling. I took out my parchment.
Not another book of poetry.
I want to see what she looks like. Can't really get a good... the lighting's not great. I want to see if she looks like Josie.
You're too gullible.
She kind of does look like Josie. Yeah, she's got the same lips, friends. Does she have a scar on her face? Can't tell if that's a scar. But yeah, she has the same Josie lips.
Where has that servant
Runs
gone?
in the family.
Elves, always
Anything else?
shirking their duties.
I have an idea, Josephine. You should invite all the family to Skyhold for the summer.
You'd be bored the
If I have to
second you
clean
stepped
up
past
another
the
puddle.
gates. Skyhold is a fortified castle, not a holiday resort.
Don't you miss us?
Of course I do, Yvette. There is just so much work undone.
You always put these tasks ahead of us.
Well, I'll see if I can come home for your gallery showing. How does that sound?
Oh, that would be so nice. Do you promise?
Yes, I promise.
Oh, wonderful.
She loves her family so much.
Make
There's no
her, I
still.
hope not.
There's so much banter. She's just busy.
It's
She's
been
so
too long since I've had any words on Valroyo.
Inquisitor? Okay, she's done. Let us head over to... I don't see any secrets in here.
Maker, I hope not.
Oh, the Delances here? Oh my goodness. They're from the second game, friends. They're that crazy family. There is no secrets anywhere. What we'll do is we'll talk to Lily. And then... maybe head out. We'll see.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celene is from her side. Empress Celene is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
There's an apostate at court?
How can Celene openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
It's worth investigating. Magical mind control? Oh, the music, friends. I forgot how good the music was in the Elysian music. Just say it. Inquisition's music was so good. Magical mind control, you think? Seriously?
You think she's controlling the minds of the court? That's powerful blood magic.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Investigate Briala's agents. Explore library for information. What happens if we go back to the ballroom? So, explore Grand Library for information. We got this. Investigate Briala's agents. Interesting. She said the guest wing? I don't think we want to go back in to there. The ballroom right now. Anyways, what I'm going to do, my friends, I'm going to save here, and when we get back, we are going to do more of this. I have a feeling this is timed. I'm pretty sure this is a timed mission. So we have to be wise in what we're actually going to do. So, anyways, my friends, I'm out of here. Have a good one. Stay safe. See you next time. Take care.